The CEO and staff of Southern Cross Foods, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our farmers, Nisambula Vinaka, and a very good morning to you all. I'm delighted to be again in Ba, one of the most vibrant and progressive commercial centers in Fiji, and especially for this event, the opening of the first chilling center in the Western Division. And I understand they'll be handing over of some cows and milk cans later on. But nothing is more important to Fiji's future than for us to become self-sufficient in food production. This is especially so in the case of the milk industry, where our reliance on imports is unacceptably high. As a nation, we consume around 77 million liters of milk annually. And yet we produce only 10 to 12 million liters. There is a huge shortfall, which provides a fantastic opportunity for farmers and investors to make sustained livelihoods and profits from milk production. My government has provided various incentives to encourage investment in farming, and in this instance, dairy farming, by way of tax breaks, reduction in tariff rates, and specific funding through the Minister or the Ministry of Agriculture. However, today's event of the opening of the first chilling plant in the Western Division has been made possible because my government has facilitated private sector investment. Ladies and gentlemen, we always need to think outside the box, not to be constrained unnecessarily by the practices of the past, but to actively seek new ways of doing things. We need to modernize and become efficient without losing sight of the need to provide sustained livelihood and opportunities for all. This philosophy underpins my government's economic program. Such an approach assists the poor, it creates jobs and opportunities, and sustain livelihoods that flow from encouraging investment through a transparent system. Following the reform of Voreqe Dairy Cooperative Limited into Fiji Dairy Limited and the separation of the processing arm from the production, which led to the formation of Fiji Dairy Cooperative Limited, Southern Cross Foods Limited, following a bidding process, purchased the processing arm. This reform, ladies and gentlemen, meant the end of corruption, mismanagement, outdated technology, stagnation, and inefficiency. It now, amongst other things, means focused attention on milk production and animal husbandry by the Ministry of Agriculture and the farmers. It means the introduction of new technology, and it means the expansion of the dairy industry into new areas of Fiji. This is how we are here today. Another chilling center, we understand, will soon be commissioned in Nyangara. The draft constitution on which we have been talking about, you had consultations here in Ba yesterday, incorporates a number of first-time provisions, including an extensive Bills of Rights. The proposed Bills of Rights include a number of first-time socio-economic rights. For example, the right to economic participation means that every Fijian will have the right to freely and fully participate in the economic life of the nation, which includes the right to choose their own work, trade, occupation, profession, and other means of livelihood. While the expansions of the Bill of Rights will place an obligation on future elected governments to cater for these rights, my government has already started work in this area. A manifestation of that is today. By expanding the dairy industry to the Western Division and providing the resources to our citizens, we are increasing their ability to participate in the economic life of our nation. We, of course, want a just society, a prosperous society, a caring society, one in which all of us enjoy equal opportunity for ourselves and our children, and are judged on our merits as individuals. I take this opportunity to urge you all to make your submissions on the draft constitution. A constitution needs to be finalized very soon so we can have elections by 30th September 2014. I wish to pay tribute to the work of both Southern Cross Foods Limited on its collaboration with the Ministry of Agriculture. I encourage more Fijians to take advantage of this exciting collaboration. With a diverse opportunity created by this collaboration, dairy farming can provide a healthy return for those willing to invest in just a few cows, let alone a big herd. So I'd encourage more Fijians to take up dairy farming and more Fijians to buy local milk products rather than choose the imported varieties. By choosing Fiji dairy products, you buy Fijian and make your own little investment on and contribution to our economic future. Thank you.